So recently, Destination D23 happened, and we got a lot of Pixar news, including a timeline which shows that I'll talk about all the announcements in this video, but yeah, we got a lot of news about Hoppers, Toy Story 5, and a little bit of news about Gato and Incredibles 3. But yeah, Destination D23 is kind of a smaller version of the D23 event, so I wasn't expecting any big, new movies to be announced, but yeah, I really hope that they kind of kick off the marketing campaign for Hoppers and Toy Story 5, in a little bit, but yeah, let's discuss some of the announcements, from Destination D23. We got a lot of news about Toy Story 5, and we've gotten a little bit more news, especially after this came out, so I'll just get to that too. We got a new look at the Buzz Lightyear army, which they appear to not have the glowing red things on their chest anymore. Now it's replaced with a black electronic Star Command thing. I know that they're more high tech than the other Buzz Lightyears, so that's cool. I'll discuss more about them in a little bit. We finally found out what Smarty Pants, the character Conan O'Brien is playing, and he is a potty training toy. That is not the first character that I thought of. That is not what I thought he was going to be, but I'm actually really intrigued about this character. I think I have a theory that he might be a villain, because he's an electronic toy, but yeah, why does Bonnie still have him if he even is Bonnie's toy? Does she have a younger sister? But yeah, this is really, really interesting news. I really like his design. But yeah, we finally know what Smarty Pants looks like. But yeah, we got a little bit more news about the voice casting of the film. Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, Joan Cusack are back, so it was Tony Hale. We have no confirmation of John Ratzenberger or Wallace Shawn or any of them, but I hope we get that soon. We got the opening scene that we saw, that people at the Annecy Film Festival back in June saw, and it looks really good. So it's the opening scene of the movie, and it features the Buzz Lightyear army, and they're stranded on an island, and they kind of start building a fire, and they're deluded, so they still believe in Star Command, and then they build a raft to get off the island. This looks really interesting, and I'm actually really intrigued about how this Buzz Lightyear army connects to the main plot of the movie, other than being high-tech toys. A few quick notes. We got some news. Woody's return in the movie is due to Jessie contacting him. Jessie's now the leader of the toys, which is not shocking at all based on what we saw in Toy Story 4. We also know that Emily's old house is going to be a set piece in the movie. And based on the fact that this movie is going to focus a lot on Jessie, according to Tim Allen and a few other sources, it makes a lot of sense. I am really intrigued. I love that they're calling back to my favorite film of all time, Toy Story 2, with this, and yeah, I'm just super excited that this is going to be, that we're going to maybe get more of Jessie's backstory with Emily. But yeah, again, this opening scene looks amazing. The animation is pretty good. I don't know if it's finished or not, but yeah. On to some more news. I'm really hyped for Toy Story 5. I'm even more hyped for Hoppers. Well, actually, I'm just normally hyped for Hoppers. We got some footage and some images. We got this image. I don't know if it's part of a footage, but I think it is part of an image. We see King George and Mabel, who now we know is kind of going to be the buddy group of the movie. Mabel and King George. So classic Pixar buddy stuff. But yeah, we got some new clips, including a clip of what looks like Beavers working / King George showing Mabel around the animal kingdom. And this looks really interesting. I am really excited for Hoppers. It looks really good. And I know that I said the teaser looked okay, but I've watched the teaser a few more times, and also with more news we've gotten, and I'm really hyped for this movie. Elio is great, and I have faith in every original Pixar project, so I'm just really, really excited for this. And the animation is also stellar, but yeah. And yeah, these clips do a lot to showcase the general plot of the movie, and I'm just really excited for Hoppers. Yeah, that was just his first clip of Beavers working / King George showing Mabel around the Animal Kingdom, And it looks like they're balancing, this movie is going to be pretty funny, but it's also going to be pretty serious at times, and we got a lot of confirmation that it's going to be, like, a perfect blend of, like, everything good about Pixar with, like, the emotion, the humor, the storytelling, and all that stuff. And I'm just, like, super excited. Hoppers looks great. Elio deserved better. But, yeah, go see Hoppers, guys. Let's make Hoppers make at least, like, $1 million, or maybe even more than that, to prove that we still love original films. Because I want to see more original Pixar. Yes, I'm hyped for Toy Story 5. Yes, I'm hyped for Incredibles 3. I'm not too hyped for Coco 2, but yeah. But I'm also equally hyped, if not more hyped, for Hoppers and Gatto. So, yeah. We also got some confirmation that the bear and the other beaver that we saw in the teaser are gonna kind of play bigger roles, as is the lizard. But yeah, it also looks like this area they're showing Mabel is like an area, like kind of a rehabilitation area for like animals that have kind of been kicked out due to the developing that the mayor's doing. But we'll cover that in a second. But yeah. The next clip shows Mayor Jerry, who we know is going to be somewhat of the antagonist of the film. But yeah, again, the animation is great. It looks very like DreamWorks / Illumination-y, which is kind of different for Pixar. But I actually really enjoy it. I think the art style is really nice. But yeah, we see Mayor Jerry, and he looks like he's one of those villains that thinks he's doing the right thing, but in the eyes of the main character is not, and maybe he can get redeemed. But yeah, it looks like he's like up for re-election or something, and he's proposing this like highway or something to build over the forest, and that's kind of going to be one of the main plots of the film, is Mabel not like wanting the forest to be cut down, and her along with the other animals like trying to stop it. Also, I think we got confirmation of this, that like when humans see the animals, they're gonna be real animals, but from the perspective of like Mabel, they're gonna be like anthropomorphized and cartoony, which I really like that idea. I think that's a really creative like idea story-wise and like visual-wise. We see them stealing his phone, and I think this is like part of some sort of plan to like stop the highway from being built, and I love this. It's like humans and animals like working together. It also looks like Dr. Sam and the other doctor from the professor, the engineer people from the teaser are also going to play a pretty big role, like looking for Mabel and stuff. We got confirmation that Incredibles 3 is coming sometime in 2028 as well, and I'm pretty excited. I am not the biggest Incredibles 2 fan, but I do respect it and enjoy it, kind of. But I'm really excited for Incredibles 3, and I hope that they can kind of take it back to how, like, mature and stuff the first movie was. But yeah, 2028, really excited. Gatto, we got the logo reveal for Gatto, and I love it. We know the movie's going to be hand-drawn, or at least is going to have, like, the Spider-Verse look, which I'm really excited about, and the logo really encapsulates that. And the little cat-o is adorable. But, yeah. Another thing with Incredibles 2, I think is, like, a movie slated for June of 2028 that might be that release date. But, yeah. What's your favorite announcement from the Destination D23? I'm really happy here. I like the Gatto logo, and I love the news we got about Toy Story. I like all of them, and Pixar's future is looking good. I just replaced Coco 2 with an original movie, please. But, yeah. I'm really excited. I think all the announcements we got were really cool. And, yeah. Tell me your thoughts down in the comments below, because I'm really excited to hear what you guys think, and yeah, I'm just like, I love Pixar, guys. Can you tell? Can you tell that my entire channel is based around Pixar? But I just love Pixar. But yeah, Destination D23, some pretty big Pixar news. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. I've been Parker. Have a good day.